And we are back. Thank you for staying with us during the break. And we are continuing our playthrough of the extended demo of Bad Summer. Megan, do you want me to read? Or do you want to... Or Megan's getting distracted by other things happening in the world.
Sorry. The poor guy seemed sickly, barely holding on by a thread. His clothes carried a terrible odor, and the stench intensified the further he moved into the bus. The driver didn't seem to mind, and Jake was too involved in using my arm as a canvas to care.
So he spelled was with a Z. I think he's the serial killer.
He also used a U in there. It's W-U-Z. I kept my head down as he passed by, fighting the urge to cover my nose.
Are they using a school bus as just like a regular public transportation?
For a summer camp, yeah, that happens.
Yeah, but he's like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ashley,
no, I
Ashley.
get that. But there's random guy they picked up at a bus stop.
He could work. He could be maintenance.
It just seems weird that she's waiting at a bus stop for a school bus.
It can be a repurposed school bus. You can take the paint off and put Bear Ridge Campground on it.
So they just have buses running for those bus stops in the woods?
Yeah, that's probably the one that takes you to Bear Ridge Campground.
Mm-hmm. I love how fucking exasperated you are with me. Like, God, Ashley, what the fuck?
I'm not going to look at you because I'll slap you if I continue looking at you. There was no need to be rude. Hopefully the man's misfortune turned around for the better soon.
Fucking hostility. Ah!
Yeah, that has no business being on a school bus.
You.
I locked eyes with the
abnormal
homeless man's pale, haggard gaze. He hovered over my seat, leering.
Oh my.
That
New flavor.
been around the block times, it's haggard.
Glaring into the very depths of my soul. He's got cataracts.
No cataract. Bring it cataract.
I went stiff. A sudden, inexplicable chill swept over me, sending goosebumps racing over my skin.
I love there's a fly just chilling on his finger. No, there's flies everywhere. Flies are surrounding this guy.
I gripped my guitar tight and huddled closer to Jake, my trembling body seeking out any shred of protection I could find. Jake's head popped up from my arm, his eyes zeroed in on the homeless man within our personal space.
You're making a mistake, little girl. You know anything? Don't trust him. Don't trust him. He's gonna get you. Money.
We got a harbinger, ladies and gentlemen. Officially a harbinger.
Harbinger acquired? Like, that's why I wasn't worried about the guy. Like, yes, slasher movie Harbinger. Yes.
He's a harbinger. You're bringing the hars.
The Harbinger.
Aw, man. Did I pick the monster? Oh, well. If not boyfriend, then my boyfriend shaped. That's what I gotta say about that.
There is an actual monster in the game.
I know.
Who you can smooch. He grinned manically, spittle flying around his wrinkled mouth. His eyes were wide and crazed.
You know what? I can fix him.
The homeless man?
No. The monster. Probably the guy I've already selected to have my brood of children with. But they're all gonna be like skinwalkers.
Your lotion's stinky.
Your
He
face
moved
is stinky.
a hand to the inner pocket of his coat. I gasped at a glint of something silver in his pocket. Was that a knife? You're in the woods!
Mash
Oh,
sequence?
Ashley!
Ah!
X, 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 X.
Ah!
Jake's arm came around my back, his touch sheltering, protective, and I was more than thankful for it. He shot the crazy bum a warning glare, but there should be a the there. But Bum didn't stand down. His penetrating stare darted to Jake, his knife raised high, poised to strike. You like knives, huh? Jake, are you gonna do something real cool right now? With a chilling calm, Jake reached in his own pocket, revealing a knife of his own.
Is this gonna be a Crocodile Dundee moment? That's a knife.
You're not the only one packing. I got one of those too. The tension in the air shifted, heavy, charged. Blood rushed to my ears as the two faced off.
You
Each
know what?
gripping their blade.
Jake
my
might
ribs
be
grew tight, restricting my own breath. There's like 4 other people on this bus.
Jake might be a fucking skinwalker, but he protects me. I'm the wife of a skinwalker. Thank you. Thank you. I'm okay.
This couldn't be happening.
This is Mrs. Skinwalker to you. Thank you very much.
Was there really about to be a knife fight right here, right now, in the center of a moving bus?
I'm gonna turn your guts into Swiss cheese.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go!
Let's go. Did Jake just kill a homeless man?
He could have sliced his arm. He stumbled back, clutching his bleeding wound. His eyes wide with shock, he bolted for the nearest exit, forcing himself through the double doors. He leapt off the moving bus and disappeared into the woods. Nobody gonna... I stared blankly at the crimson droplets staining the center aisle. No one else seemed to notice the conflict that just transpired, or perhaps they didn't care.
The fuck? The bus is haunted.
I wasn't sure which was worse. It all happened so fast, abrupt and surreal, like a fleeting nightmare. Jake turned to face me. His knife was gone, tucked away just as rapidly as he had pulled it out. Are you okay? His voice drew me out of my stupor partially.
You just stabbed that man.
I did.
Jake's words were blunt, straight to the point, remorseless, completely unfazed. Like getting into knife fights with strangers was an ordinary occurrence. Another
How I Met
Tuesday.
Your Father. He got in a knife fight with a stranger for me.
And you don't feel bad about that? At all?
He pulled a knife on you, Jenny.
I'm sorry, Jenny. Did you want your fucking intestines rearranged? Calm down.
Why would I? I was protecting you.
A swoon.
Hoo-yah! You could have hit an artery. What
Then
if
he
it's
wouldn't
bleeding
have-
out as we speak?
You wouldn't have to worry
Fuck around
about...
and find out.
Right? Don't bring a knife to a knife fight, motherfucker.
I was aiming for his heart. If you ask me, the guy got off lucky.
His expression softened into an irresistible, mischievous grin. His smile,
He's running a hand through his hair, a bloodied hand through his hair. He's getting blood everywhere.
his smile was disarmingly magnetic. My anger abated somewhat under the warm glow of his smile. He returned to his seat beside me. His protective presence sent a shock of awareness up my spine.
I'm not gonna lie.
What was Tarot Girl gonna do? Slap
That
him with her
was-
tarot deck?
Fucking adorable. I just need a moment. Okay.
The warmth of his toned muscles worked wonders to soothe my worries of the earlier confrontation. However, I was still a bundle of nerves. Silently praying he wouldn't...
A bundle of nerves.
Praying he wouldn't see how badly my hands were shaking. Jake was offering comfort, and while I appreciated that, it was still overwhelming to be so close to a boy. Did you go to an all-girls school?
12.
Could have gone to an all-girls school.
Megan, if this guy whispers in her ear, she will fucking pass out. Like she'll go into shock like a rabbit.
A boy I hardly knew. A boy I couldn't even begin to understand.
A boy who was about to marry and have 5 children with, and 2 dogs, and a raven, and a snake. Lots of snakes. That's what we're thinking, Buffy, that this girl's homeschooled.
Don't think about him. Person with an aura like that, not worth the energy.
Bad vibes. Absolute
Aura?
horror.
Are we going to talk about aura farming now?
No, I was...
Yeah. You didn't see it? Cadmium red. Pretty color, but dangerous. Angry. Toxic.
Baby girl, can you see auras? We got...
Anyone you find with a color like that, you stay far away from it. In fact, you run.
Bitch, do you have synesthesia?
Don't think about him anymore. Screw that bum. He was a fucking bully.
What color is my aura? Reluctant amusement curved my lips. His words were fierce, needlessly vulgar, but also protective, and deep down, I liked him.
Deep down, I was hoping he was going to get deep down.
He was odd, a little out there, mostly a stranger too. You've known him for 2 hours. But the prospect of spending the next 2 weeks working alongside him was indescribably thrilling. You're only working for 2 weeks?
Listen. Ooh. That could be pretty descriptive.
Thrilling! I'm going to beat you with this goddamn microphone.
Thank you, because that was in stark contrast to the admission earlier that it was at most 2 inches.
Hey, don't look at me. You were about to beat my ass 2 seconds ago.
I'm being bullied. Also, we're only working for 2 weeks? What are we getting paid? $10?
And Megan, you could know someone for 2 hours and realize, like, oh,
You know someone for
Yep.
10 minutes.
that's the one. You could be like, I never want to see that person again. I'm like, you know what? Rest of my life. Like, I knew you for like a minute, Adam, and then I'm like, please come back. I want to know you. And then, 20 years later, here we are.
10 years later. Nice. Back.
Anyways, continuing with the video game.
Fuck. Excuse me for, I don't know. Nothing really. All right, carrying on.
It was probably best if we kept things professional, but I had a feeling that would be far from easy dealing with a boy like Jake. Not that I was complaining.
It started the summer of 1999.
Do we just complete the demo?
Looks like it. Did siblings write this?
That'd be amazing if siblings wrote this and then siblings are reviewing this. Wish I was like, ooh woo.
Your eyes, your eyes, your eyes, your eyes, your eyes. Your eyes, your eyes, your eyes, your eyes, your eyes.
It's a magical girl.
Bad summer.
Well, we did it. We completed the game.
We completed the demo.
Oliver, your shift was over hours ago. Go home. Rest. There is always tomorrow.
Rest?
Yes.
Someone is behind these brutal murders, and I'll uncover the truth, even if it kills me.
Oh, there's more? Squeeze me.
How you think?
Yeah, well, I rolled credits.
Those
Well,
were
that-
the opening credit. That was the prologue.
Prologue of the demo? The stale air of my office hung heavy, thick with the scent of old paper and the ghost of 1,000 unanswered questions. Files overflowed from every surface, a chaotic landscape of witness statements, manila folders, and dead-end leads. Bear Ridge Ripper. The name itself was a brand seared into my mind, a constant burning reminder of my own inadequacy, my inability to crack this case, to piece it all together. I ran a hand through my already disheveled hair, the rough piece of paper of a transcript grating against my skin. Another interview, another victim's family member, their grief a palpable weight that settled on my chest. I listened to so many of these recordings, each one a variation on the same horrifying theme. The Ripper's brutality. The inexplicable nature of the attacks. The lack of any discernible pattern.
What am I missing? Why doesn't any of it make sense? The files mocked me, each one a testament to my limitations. I, Oliver Smith, the man who prided himself on his ability to solve the unsolvable, was staring into an abyss. And the abyss was staring back. I reached for the bottle of scotch in my bottom drawer. The amber liquid a temporary solace. One sip, then another.
Bro is speedrunning an alcohol addiction.
It dulled the edges of the frustration. The gnawing sense of failure. It didn't provide any answers. It never did. As much as I wanted to, I couldn't drown in my own despair. I had to keep digging, keep searching. The victims deserved justice. Their families deserved closure. And I needed to know. I needed to understand. Even if the truth shattered everything I thought I knew. There it was again. Watching, waiting,
This motherfucker over
whispering obscenity.
You want some scotch, buddy?
Menacing presence all around me. Shadows clawed relentlessly at the corners of my weary mind.
Well, then take a fucking nap.
Another PA announcement blurted from the speaker. Don't look. Pretend it wasn't there. No sudden movements. Don't run. Don't speak. Do not approach. But deep down, there was a gnawing curiosity. A dark urge to stare into the abyss. To experience and indulge in all the horrible depravity it had to offer. Who was it that gazed so intently from the abyss? Why did it have such a fascination with the likes of me? A simple mortal with a mundane desk job. Was I special? Or could this all be some sick illusion?
We shouldn't stare. It doesn't like it.
Reason screamed in protest, every instinct urging self-preservation. In a vain attempt at normalcy, I turned my attention to the files scattered across my desk. The heat of the creature's stare pierced my soul. How much longer could I keep up this foolish game of pretend? It was there, demanding attention, demanding to be seen. Giving into the urge, I locked eyes with the shadowy intruder by the door. The moment our gaze met, it was as if a switch had been flipped. The office was tossed into a void, the files and photos fading into meaningless blurs. I was no longer in control. I was pulled, dragged into the creature's penetrating crimson gaze, held captive by an unseen force. A strange energy coursed through my veins, a sensation both terrifying and intoxicating. My heart pounded in my chest, a frantic drumbeat against the silence of my mind. I couldn't look away. Couldn't. Then, a burning sensation erupted behind my eyes. A searing, agonizing pain that intensified with every passing second. I tried to scream, but no sound escaped my lips.
I get it. Migraines really suck. Resist! Resist! Resist!
No. Death would not take me yet. In a desperate effort to regain control, I shuddered, every fiber of my being fighting against the sudden paralysis that gripped me. The creature's eyes narrowed in challenge. It was a battle of will, a competition of mental fortitude. In that moment, my purpose had never been more clear. Oh! Ah! Q! W! Bitch! I barreled through the staircase exit at the end of the hall and arrived. Somewhere else. Somewhere unfamiliar. Fluorescent lights flickered overhead, casting a long, unsettling shadows across the endless expanse of concrete floor.
Knife cat!
Knife cat! The air was thick with a musty, almost nauseating odor, a strange mix of dust and something vaguely metallic. Are we in the fucking back rooms?
We're probably just in, like, the regular offices.
There were no windows, only a monotonous hum of lights and the occasional unsettling creak on the walls. Excuse me. It was a labyrinth of identical hallways and doors. A maze. A place between places that felt very wrong. It's the fucking back rooms.
It's not yellow enough.
Impossible.
Impossible!
I tried to turn back, but the door wouldn't budge. Great. I was trapped in here.
Attention all personnel. This is an emergency announcement.
Does he work for SCP?
This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. If you hear this announcement, that means you found yourself in the back rooms. Congratulations. This is a wow achievement. Your reward, death.
Hooray.
Soon you will be freed from the burden of life, annoying responsibilities, and everyday expectations. Good for you.
Bloody hell.
The back in the day when the back rooms were a thing. Jiggle, jiggle. Tim's report you for HR for drinking.
We finally arrived. The double doors of the bus slid open, revealing the golden light of a warm summer afternoon. Jesus Christ, how long does it take to get up a mountain? My bulky pack and guitar strapped to my shoulders, I rushed through the aisle toward the exit, eager to feel the pleasant open air on my skin. I didn't realize how much I missed the outside world until my feet landed on the dewy grass. Welcome to Waspland! The earthy scent of the woods carried in the breeze, the surrounding trees tall enough to brush the sky. Birds called and squirrels chattered. Bright berry bushes and thick brambles lined the lonely road.
Lots of alliteration.
I smiled. The ticking tap of a woodpecker above captured my attention. It was pretty here, and not nearly as foreboding with my co-workers nearby. I liked it here. Maybe Camp Bear Ridge wasn't as bad as I originally thought. It just took some getting used to. I stood at the edge of the rock-strewn road, admiring the scenery and sunny tranquility of the forest. I barely registered my coworkers, completely absorbed in the sights and sound around me. The forest was alive, vibrant, and teeming with a kind of energy I'd never experienced in the city. It was a far cry from the concrete jungle I was used to, with its constant noise and suffocating crowds. Here I could finally breathe. Jake appeared beside me.
You good?
Jake appeared beside me, fiddling with his marker. He tossed it into the air and caught it with deft fingers, a small, almost restless flick of the wrist. His crystal blue eyes held a dullness, a lack of interest.
Lame.
Well, this is boring. My gaze lingered on him for a moment longer than I should have, a blush creeping up my neck. I quickly looked away, focusing on the path ahead, and tucked a stray strand of hair behind my ear. It was a nervous habit I developed on the bus, my skin tingling with goosebumps whenever he was near. My heart did a little dance at the thought of spending more time with him. Hopefully we can make our way to camp soon. I'm excited to see it in person. Jake didn't respond. His gaze instead had drifted down to his drawing on my arm.
Are they gonna hold hands? I'm gonna die if they hold hands. Ah!
He stepped closer to me, so close I could smell marker.
Oh
his marker
God,
on
it's
his
happening.
skin.
Maybe.
He angled his head, curious, before gently lifting my wrist. Let's see how my girl's holding up. My cheeks burned from his words.
I feel like I missed something. That everybody looked at me when I was
Ashley's just ooh-wooing over in the corner.
I'm waiting for them to start holding hands. I'll just absolutely fucking lose it.
How does he have the courage to say such things without getting embarrassed? His confidence seemed to know no bounds. His thumb brushed under my arm as he tilted it into the light. The bunny was still there, bold black lines stretching across my skin. One ear arched cleanly while the other was a little shorter, the line jagged where the bus had jolted and thrown off his hand. He tried to fix it, but the correction only made it look more curious. It's just got a silly ear. Quirky, but not in a bad way. She turned out kind of perfect, huh? She's a little lopsided. Aren't we all?
Fucking wise words.
Flirt! Oh, wait, flirter tease!
You know what? Flirt.
Keep talking.
Ah!
Well, I think she's adorable just the way she is. Jake turned my arm again, studying it from a different angle. She's got charm. I think that says more about the artist than the bunny. My face flushed with heat. I can't believe I said that out loud. Without thinking, I pulled my arm back from his grasp. What was wrong with me? I wasn't
almost like the person controlling my action.
I wasn't like this. And words like that definitely didn't slip past my lips, not without a filter.
Girl, fucking calm down and hold his hand.
I mean, that's the opposite. Those things are opposite.
But something about Jake lowered my guard, made me feel safe to say the things I kept locked away. Listen, first base to her is eye contact. He didn't press or tease like I feared, just offered me a crooked smile. Careful. You say stuff like that and I might think you like me.
I think her turning 50 Shades of Red might be an indication she might like you a little bit, sir.
Unfortunately, it's going to turn out he's 50 Shades of gay.
The blonde let out a loud, exaggerated sigh. She spun on a heel and faced us boldly, tossing her perfect hair over her shoulder.
Oh my god, she's about to say some fucking shit.
Okay, people, since Anne is late, I'm going to take matters into my own hands.
Oh,
She
thank
has
God.
been camp counselor longer than anyone here.
Yeah, she got a shirt and everything.
No.
It's time for
Although, is
introductions.
staff what she is, or is staff what she's at?
Adam Barker, what are you talking about?
Hi, I'm Summer.
How about not saying my real name on the air, actually?
I'm Summer, the head counselor, in other words, your boss. An awkward silence filled the air. A mocking snort followed soon after, probably from one of the boys behind me. Summer ignored it. After a long moment of uncomfortable quiet, I spoke up to introduce myself.
I'm Jenny. I'm
Oh,
Candace,
I've got your
but
number.
everyone calls me Candy.
Of course they do.
Before the last guy got a chance to speak, Candy stepped forward, her voice booming. He's Antonio.
I'm Andre.
It's Andre, not Antonio. Candy,
Well, I have to
visibly
have you or
deflated, shrinking back to her original spot.
Why did she get his name so wrong?
Awkward.
That's probably his real name, and he's trying to reinvent himself.
Summer
It was
cleared.
the 90s.
Yeah.
Summer cleared her throat, glancing at her phone.
Adam, you say that like I wasn't alive during the 90s. I mean, barely. Bro, I lived out the entire 90s. Calm down. I was conscious through the entire, in spite of the 90s.
I have no service. I can't get in contact with
If you can
Anne.
remember the 90s, then you missed it.
He's never late like this. This is so weird. I called him earlier and he answered, but it didn't seem like he wanted to be bothered. He hung up on me. He was really rude about it, too. Summer pressed her lips into a fine line, her arms crossed over her chest. Well, that doesn't sound like Anne at all. He's nice to everybody.
I mean,
Don't got a
press her
single
lips.
rude bone. Don't got a single rude bone in his body. Isn't Mr. Matthews too old for you?
Oof.
Summer's brows shot up. Excuse me? You talk about him like you're, you know. A wry smile pulled out the corner of Jake's lips, his gaze sparkling with amusement.
His next intense smile is the whole wheat smile.
Summer scoffed, a vein ticked in her forehead. Like I'm what? Use your words. Oh, you know. Does she? Nope, she doesn't. Nor does she care. So why don't you do us all a favor and shut the hell up? Acting like he didn't hear a thing, Jake continued on. Oh, she definitely knows. But don't worry, princess. Your secret's safe with me. Scout's honor. Jake winked, and with a lopsided grin, he performed a mock salute. Summer rolled her eyes and took a slow, deliberate breath. Candy leaned in slightly, her tone dropping to a whisper. I'm getting a strong reading here that there's a smackdown in his future.
Whatever.
For one, I highly doubt you're a Boy Scout, and two, call me Princess again and I'll kick your teeth in.
She'd do it too.
Are we clear, Princess? Never been called Princess before. I think I like it.
He's so infuriating. He's just like Adam.
You would.
Love you, honey.
Now answer the question.
Buffy says Summer's going to be the first one to be murdered.
Of course she is. She's blonde. They always kill the blondes first. Jenny's the survivor because she's obviously a virgin.
She's Survivor Girl.
Actually, you're a survivor, girl.
That is Jenny.
Are
Oh, I meant, but they,
we clear, Crystal? He laughed and gave a mock bow, twirling his marker as he did so. Oh, don't mind me. No one ever does. I never know what I'm talking about anyway. His grin was easy, filled with boyish charm, but the glint in his eye hinted at something deeper. Dark.
Oh, shit. Damn. Don't be serial killer, please.
It almost felt sad, his words, don't mind me, no one ever does.
Oh, baby.
Candy grinned, entertained by the strange conversation. Wow, this is getting juicy. Is it? Andre scratched at his jaw, his brow furrowed. He looked hopelessly confused.
Those two are made for each other.
I mean, how could they not be?
Dumb and clueless.
Another awkward silence swept over the group. Summer cleared her throat and waved a dismissive hand in Jake's direction. Anyway, as head counselor and second in command, I say we keep our butts right here and wait for Ian to show up. Why? Can't we just hike to the camp from here?
Don't think so.
It's too long of a walk, especially in this heat. What if one of you pass out from heat stroke? Did any of you bring water?
That's a good question.
I'm not taking responsibility for that.
Nah.
I'm not staying here. What? Oh, no, you don't, mister. Andre turned, taking off for the hiking trail without looking back. His confident stride swayed most of the group in an instant. Hey, wait up! I'm coming too! Candy and Jake rushed off after him. I passed Summer a sheepish smile and followed behind them. I'm staying with Summer. Thank you, I'm not going to be a dumbass. It was always best to stick with the group, right?
Not necessarily. It's always best to stick with the one more experienced.
Darn it, fine, wait for me. You don't know where you're going. Summer kept pace with us, refusing to be left behind. Somebody has to keep watch after y'all. The afternoon sun beat down through the canopy, dappling the hiking trail in shifting patterns of light and shadow. About 10 minutes into the hike, my steps started to drag, and before I knew it, my coworkers had left me in the dust. Because you're not wearing hiking boots. Maybe, I don't know. They were further up the path, their voices echoing faintly through the trees. I lagged behind, utterly drained, sweat plastered my dress to my back, a testament to the grueling trek with my pack and guitar. Each step on the uneven terrain was a victory against sheer exhaustion. Maybe Summer had a point about the heat strokes. My head was pounding, a wave of dizziness washed over me.
Disneyness?
Dizziness! I swear to fucking God, the both of you tonight. I could only imagine how much worse it could get if I didn't stop soon.
Megan's gonna beat the fuck out of both of us by the end of the show.
You can certainly try.
Eventually, the fatigue went out. I veered off the trail and dropped onto a mossy fallen log. Don't leave the trail! Stillness crept in, and I let my eyes slip shut, desperate for the spinning to stop.
She's got heat stroke.
When I opened them again, my coworkers were gone. The trail ahead was empty. Good job, dipshit. All that remained were faded footsteps in the dirt. A knot of panic tightened in my stomach. Where did they go? I only stopped for a few moments. They left me. How could they leave me? My breath hitched in my throat. I stood up, my heart pounding, half expecting them to jump out and yell surprise. But the woods remained silent. The only sound, the rustling leaves in the hot wind. Guys, hello? I called out to them, my voice echoing hauntingly. No reply. They were gone. Spooked by the unsettling silence, I pressed forward along the path, searching frantically for any familiar faces. Up ahead was a steep hill, and at the base, a signpost. I thrust my head forward, struggling to make out the words. Caution, beware of bears. A cold knot formed in my stomach. A bear? Here? In the woods? At Bear Ridge? No. The sound of footsteps crunching over the dirt sent a shiver up my spine.
I'm guessing she didn't bring any bear spray with her. She didn't even
She
know the
wore
bears.
a dress to go to a summer camp where she's working. I jumped, startled by the noise. But nothing was there. The woods went silent. No, somebody's gonna die, deathly still.
Emphasis on death.
Clouds choked the sun from the sky, plunging darkness over the earth.
But she's the main character.
A living shadow darted past me, unnaturally swift, my breath caught in my throat. I wasn't alone. I stopped mid-stride, my gaze searching desperately for any signs of life. I spotted a dark, beaten path just off the hiking trail. Something about it seemed off. Don't go that way! Don't go that way! Gnarled and twisted branches jutted out of the dirt like knives, a warning not to enter. A lashing wind sifted through the trees. The bushes rumbled and shook. I couldn't tell if it was just the wind or if someone or something was moving nearby. Up! Do not investigate! Back away! Back away! Utterly repulsed and stomach churning, I turned on a heel and ran as fast as I could. On the trail! On the trail! Adrenaline spiked through my veins. I pushed through the burning of my lungs and soreness in my muscles, my luggage almost weightless as I scrambled away. A break in the trees up ahead, a river. Water crashed and frothed below a wooden footbridge. Ashley, be prepared in case we have a quick time event.
Oh, shit.
The first hurried step on the plank seemed sturdy. The second step less so. The third step was dangerously wobbly. The fourth plank gave out completely, snapping in two and falling into the depths of the stream. I stumbled, my foot caught in the gap. I couldn't move, captured and ensnared like a rat in a trap. No. My heartbeat raced, my breath bursting in and out. I couldn't swim. Even if I could, the current was too strong. Then hang on to the fucking ropes! Thoughts of being washed away by a river and drowning, consumed by nature's cruel tide, flashed through my mind. I can't die here.
It's free yourself?
Free yourself. I swallowed my fear. I buried it down in the depths of my stomach and locked it away. Then I twisted around, grabbed my ankle, and pulled the hardest I could.
Ah! Hey.
W.
Fuck!
I plummeted into the rushing water, the world a chaos of churning currents and splintered wood. Just as I thought I was done for, a strong hand grabbed me, hauling me back onto the bank. It was Jake dragging me back into solid land.